You have your notes?
Last time we were talking about how court trials work. Today we'll be learning about... What, you're asking if the Phantom Thieves would be given a trial if they would get caught? Of course they would. All they would need to do is prove a link between the deaths and their activities. In short, they would be put on trial for murder. Hey, Servo.
You know it, right?
Do you know what age you have to be in order to listen in on a trial? Well, I'm assuming... It might be nothing. Because there's babies that... Sometimes people bring babies into trials, don't they? Yeah, 0.
Exactly.
That's right. There's no age restriction to watch trials. They're open to the public, save for juvenile crimes. In other words, you can go see one yourselves. Well, I imagine the visitors' seats will be full if the Phantom Thieves are put to trial. Everyone is dying to know who exactly the culprits are and how they did it. Wow, he got it right.
Nice going.
All right.
However, their method and how it connects to the murder must be proven in order to sentence them. The methods the Phantom Thieves use far exceed human knowledge. I'd imagine in order to prove it, they'd have to catch them in the act. Alright, who's available today? Absolutely no one. At least, as far as I can tell. Let me see. Makoto is right there. She's not available. Let's see if Futaba is. No, it's Tuesday. She's not available on Tuesdays. Nope, he's not here.
Whoa, this line of bookstores makes for a grand sight. So this is Jinbocho, the town of books. Well then, let's go in the store.
Welcome. Oh, you're pretty young compared to most of our customers. Our bookstore caters to experts, so the books here might be a tad difficult for most high schoolers. Well, I'll sell you the easiest book that we've got. Go ahead and take your time with it. Sure, it's pretty expensive, but it is an old book. Alright, let's go to Shibuya because we do need to sell some shit.
Yo. Okay. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. That's a very serious expression. All right. Sounds good.
Machete.
That's what your chip. How's that? You like it? That's what your. Don't break it, okay? You better not use it to pull a prank. That's what your chip. How's that? Don't break it, okay? That's what you're choosing? You like it? How's that?
All right.
Come again.
I don't really use the guns. At least, not in safe mode. There doesn't seem to be much point. Let's take on the Big Bang Burger Challenge. Take the challenge.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god, it's huge! The Cosmic Tower Burger.
Now then. Nice.
I did it! Somehow.
Hey, wait! Congratulations. Please come again.
My guts went up. Good.
All right.
Same for knowledge, but of course it didn't max. Alright.
All right. All right.
Wanna head back?
Alright.
You're back.
Aren't you bored? I've got some time today if you want me to show you the ropes. Awesome. I think we can max them out here. Yup. I'm going to the church with Futaba, sorry, but you're coming along too. We're going to visit Wakaba's grave.
All right then.
We're leaving soon. Get ready in 3 minutes.
I always think about Wakaba on the anniversary of her death, but it's been a while since I visited. I've been so busy with the shop and all. No, that's not it. The guilt is what kept me from coming. I thought Wakaba would be angry with me. But now that I managed to get Futaba over here, I can finally meet her with my head held high. I sure kept her waiting. But it felt good to tell her about how much Futaba's improved lately. Oh, I told her about you, too. Idiot. I should be the one thanking you. This is the first time the four of us are all together.
Sojiro, what are you smirking for?
This is what my real smile looks like.
I approve.
Oh, I have some news. The family court gave me a call the other day. Futaba's uncle decided to retract his report. It was because of you, wasn't it? I wonder if the day will come that she goes out to be someone's bride. I'm sure she'll make a fine lady either way. After all, she is Wakaba's daughter. Do all fathers have to go through this anxiety? You know, I really just wanted to have you help out at the store. But you showed me so much more. You showed me I have a family I need to protect. Not just Futaba, but you, too. I may not always be reliable, but feel free to come to me if anything happens. I'll be there for you, as family. And, I know, I'll teach you everything I can. You're a full-fledged man now. That might not be enough to return the favor, but it's all I can do.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the Hierophant, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right.
Now we can now fuse Koryu.
Oh, and, could you not, you know, get with Futaba? I can't imagine you calling me father. Although, maybe it wouldn't be so bad.
Well, she's like a sister to me.
Nothing?
I hunger. Curry time!
Yeah. Let's go home.
The lower house disbanded. It was an internal split. Masayoshi Shido, he's the only one.
Whoa!
He's the only one that can stand up for what's right. The only one who will make good on his word. That's the kind of person we need leading this nation, especially in times like these. Shido leads the United Future movement, right? He was right. If we'd taken the Phantom Thieves seriously from the start, they'd be behind bars by now. Which'll come first, do you think? Regime change or the apprehension of the Phantom Thieves? Including the day we gotta carry out the plan, there's only 10 days left. Time is really slipping away.
What'll happen to us if we fail?
It's kinda tough to say that for sure, though.
Maybe, but we can't lose heart before we've even done anything.
If we do that, we'll just mess everything up, even the parts we can definitely succeed in. You actually said something wise for once.
You wanna fight?
You two get along so well. How so? That is an outrageous claim.
That's what I should be saying!
Come on, stop it. Let's try to keep tensions low. We're all feeling anxious. Even you, Makoto? Yes, it can't really be helped this time.
That's not how I raised you. Get a hold of yourself, Ryuji. Why are you singling me out?
Hey,
Alright, we're fine. Let's see here.
all right.
Do they just not... I may have to do it earlier. I don't really want to do it earlier. Let's see. Skip this thing. Oh, it looks like there's nothing here yet.
Okay.
All right.
Wanna head back?
Ah, you're back.
Do you have time today? I'd like to play a match. I want to test out a move and check up on your shogi skills. What do you say? Let me just check the bond real quick.
All right.
4 to 5. Alright. Then I'll see you at the church. That's right. Your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up.
That's...
But... Is this young man a fan of yours, Hifumi? No, Mother. He's my shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother? As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date, young lady. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo spreads.
Yes.
Yes, Mother. You can get 50 guys like him once you're famous. I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Now, I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. That was quite honest of you. Not altogether inaccurate, though. My father's ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player. He's usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband. And yet, she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working to help support us. I want to become a professional so that I can make enough money to ease my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income. But it's honestly quite difficult for me. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me. But when I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in the hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family, and I want to support them through our troubles. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today, I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. This will teach you how to escape from disadvantaged situations.
All right.
Kakoi Kuzushi allows you to attempt to escape even when surrounded by the enemy. Okay. Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is twitching. Now, it's time to unleash my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match.
All right.
Until next time.
That wasn't so bad. Let's continue our lessons next time.
we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there?
Alright, what shall we read? Well, guts is also we need to rank up as well. A heart without hesitance is the essence of Bushido.
Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful. But this book looks difficult.
Yeah.
Hey, hey!
Why are you looking at me like that? I'm not sleep deprived because I want to be, you know? It's because you're an escort. My neighbors have been careless lately on garbage day. The crows were cawing away this morning. Those trash nets the city makes us use only keep them away at the start. Crows are quick learners. On that note, do you all know how to write the kanji for crow? The character for bird and crow look very similar, but the latter has one fewer line. What do you think, Servo-kun? Isn't it easy to confuse with bird?
Do you know the answer?
Do you know what the line that's in bird but not in crow represents? Hold on, okay. Page had a error issue on my phone. I'm trying to refresh it. Goodness gracious. It's an I.
This is it.
Way to go!
Exactly. This line actually represents an eye. Since a crow's body is black, it's hard to see the eye. Even though the kanji is missing the eye line, crows actually have pretty good vision. Hold on. Let me just get back to the page here.
Nice going!
Ah, it maxed, finally! I'm erudite now.
All right.
I hope I pronounced that correctly. Otherwise, I'm not. By the way, one reading for a different crow kanji is ga, to imitate the sound of it cawing. The character for pigeon is the same. It's based on the bird's ku, leading to the ku pronunciation. Crows are pretty smart, so you better study enough so that you don't lose to them.
Crows are scary, let me tell ya. When your eyes meet, they start flapping and...
Well, when they see you, they see an enemy. There's unko, which is poop. Majde. I think they really want the thieves to disappear. Kaito quiero, I think is what it says. Wanted. Aho, which is a really awful way to say idiot. Gomi, trash. So basically they don't like the Phantom Thieves right now. We may have to send the calling card. Here, let's... Bruises, sprains, broken bones. I'm not a surgeon. I don't know if fall is the season for sports, but consider your age and don't overexert yourself. Well, I guess a kid like you doesn't have much to worry about there. So, what are you here for today? Oh, the clinical trial. I don't have a death persona, but we'll be fine. Sorry, I'm going to pass on it today. Takumi is depressed. My overflowing charm should be enough to get her to talk to me. Since this might be the last time.
Please head to the exam room. Hey.
Hey. I'm thinking of resigning. Several of my suppliers have stated that they're going to stop selling to me. If I can't get my hands on medical supplies, I won't be able to get what I need to complete the new medicine. They're probably being pressured by Oyamada to stop doing business with me, so I figure it's over. It's fine. I confirmed with the hospital Miwa-chan was being treated at. Oyamada was telling the truth. Miwa-chan was apparently smiling until the very end. She probably didn't want to worry anyone. I wish I could have cured her. I didn't want fame or money. All I wanted was to keep her smiling. This isn't just about her, though. I was going to help every single person who was suffering from that disease. I was a sickly child when I was young, too. I was always in the hospital and was rarely well enough to attend school at all. Medicine was all that kept me alive. That's why I wanted to become a doctor. So I could save people just like I was saved. But I guess this is where it ends. The medical industry is a business after all, and the chief decides what's best for it. I'm all out of allies. I've tried everything. I really appreciate everything you've done. My practice increased thanks to your nosiness, and in the end, I felt like a real doctor again. So, thank you. I was on the wrong one. Oh well, whatever. I was looking at the wrong rank. That's fine though. There are plenty of other small-town doctors. This is where it ends. Although it frustrates me. I can't do clinical trials anymore, so you can go home.
Thanks.
Thanks again for all your help, and good luck on those entrance exams. Is there anything I can do for Takumi? Bye.
What are you trying to do?
You mean Oyamada? Why? I hope you're not planning to get revenge for me. You're such a weird kid. His full name is Shoichi Oyamada. He's a very influential chief of staff in the world of medicine. Is that all?
Take care.
Ah, you're back.
Seriously, no one? See if Chihaya is working. Ah, she is, thank goodness. Alright, let me get her here. Servo-san, are you sure you're going to be okay? I can sense it just by looking at your face. The death ore is emitting a strange light. Please be careful. Well then, what would you like to do today? You're here for the verification test, correct? Well, I'm closing up shop for today. However, could we discuss another matter? Rank 3, okay. Thank you. I'm closing up shop, so please hold on. Servo-san, honestly, I still believe in the existence of fate. I mean, the fortunes I see have an extremely high accuracy rate. But I suppose my divine power isn't completely absolute, huh? Well, of course. But I'm sure that would only end in disappointment. You know, I've wondered in the past whether fate really can be changed. But I always concluded that it was something beyond our control. Almost like the laws of nature. Eternal, impossible to defy. And yet, there exist people like you who can ignore those laws and impose their own will upon the world. How can I become one of those people, Servo-san?
What?
Trust in myself instead of my fortune-telling. I've never thought of it that way before. This city keeps finding ways to subvert my expectations. There was nobody like you back in my hometown in the country, Servo-san. It was a small traditional town deep in the mountains, populated almost entirely by older people. During the winter, it's practically inaccessible due to all the snow. Guess she lives up north. That alone should tell you volumes. The youth there are forced to be strictly obedient to their elders as well. Not explicitly, of course. Oh, and there's a small shrine in the center of the village. There, It doesn't matter anymore. I left that place to come to this city. It means nothing to me now. After I arrived in Tokyo, I found comfort in this stone. It came from someone who dared to care about me, even though I'm just a monster with strange powers. That's why I sell holy stones. I want to help those who suffer from inescapable fates similar to my own.
However...
But now I wonder if they really do much of anything. After all, you managed to change the destinies of my clients without one. Is it truly possible to alter fate with nothing more than mere words, attitude, and passion? If that's the case, I won't be needing this. I'm going to confront fate head-on, with my own strength. Although, the chairman would be really mad if he found out. Oh, don't worry about that. Just forget about it. Unless you want to suffer my curse, that is. Anyway, if fate can be changed, maybe even mine can be corrected, right? It didn't work for me before, but perhaps this time. Right.
I look forward to our continued exchange. At least until I can manage to change my fate. Oh, and I'll be sure to put some extra effort into my fortune telling for you.
All right.
Well then,
Thank you for today, Servo-san.
Until next time.
Good night.
Class is starting.
Well,
Alright, we're gonna read that book.
what do you want to do?
Ah, fuck. Oh well.
Hey, hey! Ah. Yep.
Alright, we're almost done with the swordsman book. Sorry if you heard my stomach growling. Really? No one? Okay, she's not here.
hey.
Well, yes, there is a reason. Hold on. I'm gonna buy some romantic gifts.
Thank you for stopping in.
There we go. And what can we do? Okay, tower isn't here. I guess I'll just study in the library. I don't want to... It's because that there's a cutoff on the 19th for the recordings.
Hey!
I don't want to do the whole palace thing before it.
Hey!
I want to do it at the end.
That's incredible.
I really don't need to get... Ah, I should have done something for my guts. Well, that did something. Maybe there was a movie I could see.
Wanna head back?
Why haven't they been arrested? What is this government doing? Arrest those phantom thieves already! Should the Diet really be dissolving at a time like this? Shouldn't the safety of the citizens be the top priority? How are we supposed to feel safe?
Ah, you're back.
Oh!
Yeah, we'll give her a call.
Hmm.
Oh,
That
voice in the phone wasn't Kawakami. Maybe you should ask for more details.
This is the head nurse at Aoyama Hospital speaking on behalf of Kawakami-san. Kawakami-san fainted and is currently hospitalized at our facility. Do you know our hospital's address? Her room number is...
This isn't good. Let's head over there right away.
Jeez.
I'm just a little overworked. No need to make a big deal about it. But thanks for coming all this way to visit me. How could I collapse at a time like this? I really need to make some money. How am I going to make today's payment? There you are! What's going on, Miss Kawakami? I called the school, but no one answered.
What?
Takase-san! Takase-san, you contacted the school? Well, you weren't answering your phone. And when I thought you finally answered, it was a nurse who told us you were here. It's really an inconvenience for us when you miss a payment, you know. Now, it's not like she wanted to collapse. But our credit card payment is coming up soon, so we'll need you to transfer the money. I'm sorry. These are Takase-kun's guardians, the ones I mentioned the other day. They took care of him. Who's this? He's one of my students. He came to visit me. Messing around with another student, huh? You never learn, do you? And after all you did to him. I'm sorry. So, when are you going to transfer the money? I should be able to send it out tomorrow. Servo-kun. Stay out of this. Don't act so tough, kid. Our precious adoptive son, Taiki, died because of this woman. Honestly, she should have been fired. That's not... And yet, she still doesn't know her place, and she still continues to teach. We're gonna need you to show some remorse for what you did to him. In a material and undeniable way. I understand. I will pay you. So, it's not like we're trying to extort you. Yes, you are. But who was it that convinced Taiki to start studying when he needed to be working? He shouldn't have been working. The schoolwork on top of his part-time jobs overwhelmed him, which led him to that accident. Poor Taiki. It's almost like he was murdered. So you no longer feel regret? In that case, perhaps we should sue the Board of Education. Or should we have a chat with your school? Either way, your days as a teacher would be over. Well, we're looking forward to receiving your payment. I have to figure out a way to make more money. I guess transferring to our sister company is the only way. Now, this will unlock lover romance paths, but I just won't answer those questions. This is the one that gives you 15 points, so. I can't believe I'm getting scolded by my student. Why? Why are you so interested in helping me? I'm not worth it. You know what? I'm gonna stop worrying about it. The money? I'll pay it. I'll do everything Master tells me to do. Meow. I'm so tired. All I really want is a way to apologize to Takase-kun. So if his guardians demand money, then I just have to pay them. Sorry, I'm not quite back to 100% yet, so my thoughts are all over the place. I'm going to get some rest. I appreciate you coming to visit me today. It made me really happy.
All right.
I'll be released first thing tomorrow morning, so don't worry. The IVs here work really well. Visiting hours are over.
I'll see you later then.
Get home safe, okay?
By the way,
Do you like hearing your own voice? Have you ever heard a recording of your own voice? Were you surprised? That's because when you hear your voice normally, you hear it through your bones. The voice you hear in a recording that makes you feel uncomfortable is unmistakably your own voice. Now then, Servo-kun. Has hearing someone's voice over the phone felt strange to you?
do you know the answer?
Do you know why hearing someone's voice over the phone sounds different than their real voice? It's slower than normal. It's heavily processed. That makes more sense.
Well done.
I'm impressed. That's correct. It's practically not even their voice anymore. To transmit data, cell phones use a certain way of encoding your voice into digital information. And when your phone has to use that data to reassemble a voice, it can only do so much. Oh, he actually knew that. Yep, I did.
Nice going!
Oh, you think you'd be able to tell if you were hearing a computer talking? As long as the tone and intonation match, the listener's brain fills in any other differences. Most of our communication is based on assumptions.
I see.
Yeah, my voice just sounds like meows to people who don't know me. Jeez, assumptions are dangerous.
Hey,
Okay. Here, I'll see him in a moment. I am gonna go to the Velvet Room in Akihabara. If I can't do social links with my teammates, I'll do them with these guys.
hey, inmate!
I get the feeling that if I went to the palace and took care of that, stole the treasure, it would unlock my teammates doing it, but as I said, it's just I don't want to do it right away. I want the last video before I want to do the last video before the
You'd like
cut
to
off
read
that
the
Atlus has
compendium? Read here.
set for us to be stealing the treasure. Give me back
If
Seth.
he is required, then accept this persona. Are you finished?
Yep. Yes.
No slacking off!
And let me double check my rank. Rank 1. Alright, yeah. I got a Phantom Thief strap this time from the capsule toy machine in the back alley. It costs 500 yen each try, so I can only play once in a while. You're here to train, right? Well, are you ready? Yeah, we're gonna study under him.
Alright!
Let's keep playing.
You bastard!
What the? You made the same mistake last time! What are you doing? Don't you get it? You can't just shoot all over the place. The king's so awesome at that game. Yeah, but he's got such a bad attitude. It's like he's bipolar. Don't. I wonder how long that high schooler is going to be able to keep up. Ah,
Not like that!
you haven't gotten better at all. What are you going to learn? It's really late. Thanks to you taking so long to figure it out. Don't compare me to you. Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
I've always been good at shooting games. But I absolutely never want to lose at Gunabout. So I guess I tend to get all heated up about it. It's time for all the elementary school kids to go home. Do you understand, little boy? Shut up. Do I need to call your mom? Fine, I'll leave, alright? Seriously, I really wanted to keep playing. My house is so boring. No one's ever there and there's never anything to do. Adults and high schoolers are so lucky. They get to play all night long. Having that much time helps you get stronger. I wish I could play all day instead of going to school. I'd never lose another game. I need to get really strong like the Phantom Thieves. Of course I do. I want to be just as strong as they are. I believe in the Phantom Thieves and their strength.
Thank you.
That'd be great. Thanks. Seriously, though, I can't stop thinking about that employee. He was super annoying, huh? If he says something again, I might just have to use that move on him. The one I taught you, remember? You should use it sometime. Bullet hail. Chance to enter a gun-based all-out attack after successful ambush.
All right.
Well, it's just a move in the game, so it won't work against actual people. I wish it did. Then I'd be strong in real life. I need to be able to win in real life. I'm gonna head home. My kindness has increased.
All right.
Later.
Later, say hi to the Phantom Thieves for me.
Ah, you're back.
How's your availability today? Would you care for a match? I'm here at the church again. Okay, I have to remember. Alright. Thank you very much. Okay, I'll be waiting.
Good evening.
The gold's key to victory lies in retreating. This means at times, retreating is an effective strategy in order to attack with your next move. It may be good for you to remember that as well. If it's alright with you, let's play a match. Yeah, we're gonna hang out.
I look forward to it.
Now, time for the lesson. Hifumi seems to be having fun. I can sense her dedication to shogi. Oh, that's right. I have something Hifumi might like. I should give it to her as a gift. I don't have anything.
Thank you for today.
Yeah, that's for romancing what I bought. Only 1 week remaining. Yeah, that's how much time we got to nab that treasure.
There's that, but it's also how much longer we'll get to stay as the Phantom Thieves.
Yeah. Now that you mentioned that, it is quite an odd feeling. I've been trying to avoid thinking about that until the time actually comes. Did you remember, Tommy? Amazing. Well, I guess all we can do now is do this shit like we always do. Yeah, for Makoto's sister. Thank you, everyone.
Hey.
Is the flu going around?
Maybe we'll do some baseball or see a movie. Oh, we'll see a movie. I went to see movies all the time here in Shinjuku. Packsaw.
It's the story of two men trapped in a room with a wildly rampaging elephant. Will they survive?
Oh, good. Guts. Yeah, we'll go see this.
Well then.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way!
Game over.
I can totally handle this sort of stuff.
Ah, you're back.
Well then.
Chihaya.
There's something I need to tell you. If you're free, let's hang out.
Let me get to your page here, hun. Four to 5.
Great. Please come over. I have a lot to show you today.
Here we go.
Look, mental training for sports. Oh, and building a successful business from the ground up. I even have a book about the secret to being a good listener. It was written by a hostess from a club in Ginza. Just picking out which books to bring took me half a day. I have tons more back home, though. I've started using these as reference materials for the advice I give to my clients. This way, I can suggest new alternatives instead of leaving them resigned to their fates. Of course! After all, I need to be able to advise my clients on their future selves. Anyway, what I really want to tell you is that I've arrived at a new fortune-telling philosophy. Those with strong convictions can, in fact, change fate. Oh, and as for the people I sold holy stones to, I've started reading their fortunes free of charge. I'd like to return the money they gave me too, but, well,
Am I interrupting?
What?
You called us on? It's been a while, maiden.
what are you doing here?
The chairman asked that I come see how things are going. And who are you?
That's my apprentice. I haven't actually introduced him to the chairman yet.
You're telling me you're so busy you needed to hire an apprentice?
Oh,
Yes, he's been a wonderful help.
I see. I guess I should have expected such great foresight from you, maiden. Now then, I should be going.
Thank you for stopping by. I'm sorry you had to see that. I suppose you could say he's an acquaintance. Anyway, it's a private matter, Servo-san. Nothing you should concern yourself with. Wait, are you perhaps worried about me?
thank you.
Oh, I'm so touched. Honestly, my luck really improves when you're around, Servo-san. I know. In return for that, I'll predict your luck whenever you want.
provides a preview of some abilities for a confidant of your choice.
All right.
By getting your fate read, you can find out a confidant's future abilities. They will then be viewable from the confidant menu.
Oh,
My, it's already so late. I should close up for today.
goodbye.
Good night, Sero-san.
Hey!
Alright, we're gonna finish this book up. A heart that believes in oneself is the truth of Bushido.
Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult.
Oh!
Still not maxed.
All right.
Sorry, some breaking news on my phone. Nothing. It seems like there was a bad accident in New York. That's about it. Yeah, we're gonna see this again because it improves the last thing we need to work on.
Well then.
Whoops.
Please, no! The elephant! It's coming this way! Ah!
All right.
Ah, you're back.
My research on a new move is progressing nicely, thanks to you. However, I can't get myself in the mood to play shogi today. If it's not too much to ask, would you join me on a break?
All right.
Thank you very much. I intend to take a brisk walk. I was thinking of going to the Sky Tower. I'll send you a map. I hope you'll come.
Actually,
This is it. The digital version of the weekly magazine. My father's deteriorating health and that he's bedridden. The fact that my mother primarily supports us. They even reported that my mother works at a nightclub. Which is not untrue. But was it really necessary for them to write about all this? Capitalizing on a family's private matters is just cruel. My family's troubles have nothing to do with my skills as a shogi player. My mother was furious when she read the article. She said it'll hurt her career and that she'll never forgive whoever wrote it. My father didn't say anything. He just sat there listening to her. But he looked troubled. My mother told me that we'd be able to easily quell these rumors if I were to become more famous. So now she's even more insistent on having me do more TV and magazine interviews than before. Yes. Although I can't express that to my mother. She's so happy for me. I always believed that if I worked hard as a shogi player, I'd be able to support us. But I never expected such a destructive article would be written about me and my family. Honestly, nothing good will come from being treated like an idol. People say I'm all looks and no skills. They're annoyed that I'm in the press all the time. Terrible things have been said about me, suggesting I would do anything to become popular. I'm even starting to be shunned in the shogi world. That's why my senior acted that way toward me. The real reason I practice in the church is that no one wants to play with me. My father used to practice with me from his sickbed, but his illness has made that impossible. Maybe I should stop playing shogi and just get a job. That way, my family won't get hurt again. Do what I love? I love shogi. I don't want to quit. Yes, you're right. You understand my true feelings. At the end of the day, I love shogi. I'd never be able to give it up. I was just confused because of that article and how my senior treated me. However, I think I can see my next move, thanks to you. You're helping me realize a lot about myself outside of shogi.
All right.
Let's return to the church and play a match. That article has left me somewhat irritated. I'm going to use my secret move, the Eternal Abyss Yagura Gate, and turn the board into hell. Well, would you care to face me in a match?
All right.
Until next time.
Thank you for joining me. Until next time.
Oh, yes.
There haven't been many reruns of historical dramas recently, have there? I wonder if the Phantom Thieves had a hand in that. Many of those shows had noble thieves and shady people. Given current trends, it may be seen as insensitive. Nezumi Kozo was one of the gentleman thieves in the Edo period. According to one theory, he stole over 1 billion yen, making him the most wanted man of the era. Now then, Servo-kun?
Do you know the answer?
When he was executed, something was done to his appearance. Do you know what it was?
Very good.
Exactly. He was to be paraded through the city, then be decapitated and have his head put on display. They put light makeup and lipstick on him and made him wear a beautiful kimono. The parading around town of a well-known criminal was a sort of performance back in the day. The citizens wouldn't have been satisfied if he had looked shabby.
Nice going!
All right.
I wonder what will happen if those phantom thieves get arrested. These days, it won't be just their heads that will be put on display.
People are having fun thinking about that, huh? I can't take this.
Again, nothing. Don't tell me what to do with my life, Morgana. Adults only store. Yep, they do have those.
Hey!
Welcome.
Damn it.
All right. Hold on.
How do you mean?
Could that be? Well, how about this?
I agree.
That was this?
Okay. Well then.
Huh?
Ah, you're back.
The thing is... What? Oh, What? But...
All right.
Until next time! Hi! What do you want to do? Hey, hey! You got it! Hey!
Yo. Wanna get going? This is a perfect way to refill after some training. By the way, the track team's up and running again. Yamauchi got taken down pretty quick. You know Takeishi's mom is the PTA press, right? He told her everything. After that, she came storming in with the other parents and forbid the whole scouting plan. Oh, wish I could have seen the look on Yamauchi's face. I mean, the school can't ignore the PTA. And as a result, the track team's back. Our old coach is filling in for now. Man, it serves that dick right. What a great feeling. I think they might even go far in the meet. Hell yeah! Oh crap, the ramen's gonna get soggy. Let's eat. Woo! That was awesome. To tell the truth, I was scared of facing those guys straight up. I couldn't stand how much they hated me. Everyone just made me think of how stupid I was. Most of all, made me remember how I lost my place with them. Hey, this ain't like me, but I managed to change because you were here helping me. I got you all wrapped up in this shit, but you stayed with me till the bitter end. You didn't abandon me. So, thanks, man. It's funny, huh? This started out as us training for the Phantom Thieves. How'd it end up like this? Either way, it's my turn now. If anything comes up, you tell me. I'll help you with whatever you need.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the chariot, granting thee infinite power.
All right. All right. My new power! All right. All right. Now I have that off my chest. Let's do this. First up, the Phantom Thieves. I'll be counting on you, leader, and you can count on me too. Hey, now that we're all fueled up, want to race to the station?
Ah, you're back.
Good evening. I look forward to it. Thank you for today. Hey! For real?
All right.
Today we're going over. Give me an answer.
This is it.
Precisely.
Nice going.
All right.
Hey, well, let's do this. Thank you. Yes.
My father even mentioned to me that looks
It seems.
Legal immigration. Well, my father would go after particularly notorious women. In the course of the investigation, he took the truck. The impact killed him instantly. At first, it was thought to be an accident. At the funeral, I overheard my father's supervisor speaking with my sister. He was saying that there might have been an accident. They said that he was investigating the height of driver. Driver had an impact as well. Apparently, they found drugs in his bloodstream. Anyway, that gang has been pushed back to the shores thanks to the Shinjuku cleanup operation. I'm not sure anything would have happened if the incident. It was to be a little more like himself. Instead, he was actually my sister became a prosecutor to begin with. She couldn't stand by not to be prepared prevailed over justice. Ash undoubtedly cared for our father. Our mother passed away many years back. When father was ill, we had to survive on our own. We lost the responsibility, pressure that all fell on my mother. Because of that, she can't help but talk down on our father at times. She says death is no different than surrender.
But
I still look up to him. I've not felt because of how much time he spent with her. Seeing him tirelessly start to get one case out of the nest was nothing short of incredible. That's how my father chose to live his life, trying to bring justice and order to the world around him.
yes,
Think of it, there was something here today in all time. The most important part of your life is that you choose to live. How I choose to live. And more importantly, how I want to live.
yes.
That is, I've never had thought to matter before. To be honest, I've been determined to all the places away from me. After my father's death, I wanted to lighten the burden on her as much as I possibly could. Oh, we were supposed to be talking about Aiken here. Sorry for going so off topic.
Actually,
I've never actually told anyone about my father. It's such a painful memory to put back on. But I feel comfortable discussing it with you. And beyond that, I think I understand my life a bit better now.
thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay. So we can now see Null repeating and training for letting a target in battle.
All right.
Oh, it's Eiko. Floating again. Maybe I'll like skip college and just get married to its ghost instead. She knows she wants to live too. As long as she's sure she'll be happy. Oh, another message. You serious about Thurlton? Want to have a double wedding? Don't be ridiculous. I didn't even begin to think about marriage at this point in my life. By the way, can you keep pretending to be my boyfriend for a bit longer? That's the best method I have of keeping tabs on Eiko and Tsukasa. At any rate, thanks for listening to me today. I'll let you know if anything urgent comes up.
All right then.
See you later.
Well then.
Alright. So, we'll set it tomorrow. Maybe you're told that you'll have a book today. Shall we do a test? Servus-san, are you sure you're going to be okay? Your feat was very interesting, but I'd like to try a different fortune telling test. I've gone through all my books. Maybe I need some that are out of print. Where I can find some. Never mind, let's begin the verification test. Chibocho? There's a lot of used bookstores there.
Let's go.
It's a bit far, but let's go. I wonder if the stores are still open.
Wow.
I see. The prices at a used bookstore are also low. There's a lot here. Which ones would be good as reference? Let me see here. How do you look like someone successful? I do get people asking for work fortunes. But since I never had, well, a normal job, I didn't know what to say sometimes. Those would definitely be worth reading. Also, you know those self-help books? With those, you feel like just reading them's enough. You're not actually helping yourself. So I want to learn the ideas of these, and be able to express them to help my customers. Can't use bookstores and signs to study of destiny. Or a fortune-telling specific shop. Circus time, let's go check it out. I don't have anything. I feel like this place could feel like a second home. Thank you so much for today.
Pay attention.
Hey, quit sleeping over there. Jeez, you all look like a bunch of dead fish. What was it? Your phone? Video games? I know you were up late. I always wake up at sunrise. On the other hand, kids these days. Hey, Servo, are you awake? Look at this map.
Why don't you try?
At which of these locations can you see the sunrise the earliest?
This is it.
Exactly.
The correct answer is the summit of Mount Fuji. The more east and south you go, the earlier the sun rises. However, what affects it most is altitude. So, excluding the outlying islands, the sun rises earliest on Mount Fuji.
Nice going!
All right.
That said, who knows when dawn will ever come for this country. The government and police are completely incompetent. Those phantom thieves need to be caught before anything else.
Just you watch. We'll show you who's just.
The fan sets on fire as usual. Anyways, tomorrow's finally it. I hope everyone remembers.
The date of our plan? Of course we remember. That means we're sending out the calling card today, right?
Yes, today is our only option. The police have yet to actually make a move, but I am certain we have reached our limits.
We wanted to wait as long as possible to make Makoto's sister panic, right? Yes, taking that into account, today would be the best option. We can speak in more detail about this after school. I will talk to Kun as well.
Alright, see y'all at LeBlanc.